Failure, a word we all fear, yet one we all experience. It has the power to break us, or it can fuel our journey. Today, I want to share with you the wisdom that has helped me turn moments of failure into stepping stones for growth. I've learned that failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace. And in that embrace, we discover a deeper version of ourselves. Segment 1: The nature of failure. Failure is often seen as a negative experience, a mark on our path, a detour, or even an end. But I have come to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. Rather, it is part of success. Just as a seed must break open to grow into a tree, so too must we sometimes break open to grow into the person we are meant to be. When I first began my journey, I encountered many failures. Some were small, like losing my temper or misjudging a situation. Others were larger, like failing to live up to the expectations of those around me. But each of these moments carried with it an opportunity. The opportunity to reflect, to learn, and to evolve. Segment 2: Failure as a teacher. You see, failure is not just something that happens to us. It is something that happens for us. Teaches us patience, teaches us humility, teaches us that the path to wisdom is not always linear. One of the greatest lessons I've learned in my time as a monk is that wisdom does not come from never falling, but from how we rise after falling. I remember a time early in my practice when I tried to meditate for hours on end, thinking that would bring me peace. But my mind was restless, my body ached, and I felt like I had failed. I thought that I wasn't good enough to be a true monk. But then, something shifted. I realized that in my struggle, in my discomfort, I was learning more than I ever could by sitting still. The struggle itself was the lesson. It was teaching me the art of patience and the importance of accepting imperfection. Segment 3: Turning failure into fuel. So, how do we turn failure into fuel? The first step is to reframe the way we view it. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, see it as an opportunity to grow stronger. Instead of labeling it as something bad, label it as something necessary. When we experience failure, we are often faced with feelings of disappointment and doubt. But these feelings do not define us, they are part of the process. By embracing failure, we stop fearing it and begin to learn from it. For example, when I failed in my meditation practice, I began to focus not on my discomfort, but on the lessons that discomfort brought. I asked myself, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this experience? And in that process, I found the fuel to keep going. I used failure not to punish myself, but to push forward with greater resolve. Segment 4: The power of self-reflection. The next step in turning failure into fuel is self-reflection. It's easy to get lost in the noise of life and ignore the lessons that failure brings. But if we take time to pause, to sit quietly and reflect, we can start to see patterns and insights that were once hidden from us. In my practice, self-reflection is key. Each day, I take time to sit in stillness and reflect on my actions, my thoughts, and my experiences. And each time I reflect, I find new layers of understanding. What did I learn from this failure? How can I grow? What wisdom can I share with others from my own journey? By reflecting deeply, we turn failure into a catalyst for personal growth. We can use it as a tool to sharpen our minds, deepen our hearts, and strengthen our spirits. Segment 5: Moving forward with mindfulness. The final step is to move forward with mindfulness. Failure doesn't have to keep us stuck in the past. It doesn't have to define our future. We can take the lessons we've learned and move forward with purpose, clarity, and peace. I've learned to approach life with a sense of calm, whether I'm facing success or failure. With mindfulness, we can accept both with grace. We stop clinging to the past, and we stop fearing the future. We simply move forward, step by step, fueled by the wisdom of all our experiences. Remember this: failure is not the end of your journey. It is an integral part of it. Let it be the fuel that propels you toward your highest potential. When you fall, rise with more wisdom. When you stumble, do so with grace. And always move forward with mindfulness and love. Thank you for joining me today. May you embrace your failures as the teachers they are, and may they guide you toward becoming the best version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe for more lessons on life, mindfulness, and growth.